going, chat? All right. How is it going, everybody? All right. Do it. Get to the... We are here. We are here. We are here. We are here. All right.
Of the crowd been singing all event. Super Solotov on the roam. That's what he has been. And look at the EPS score. Just for contextualize, 100 is an average player in terms of EPS. So he has been a what? 131, 176, 130, 130. His worst game against FaZe, 96. He has been phenomenal the whole tournament.
You guys are late.
Across every single game, it's not dropped at all.
First and foremost, thank you very much to Ubisoft for working us up with drops in the stream today. Remember, today we got a pretty good stream.
We had to pick 5 to look back at the tournament in regards to the best moments, the cutest ones, the most endearing ones that happened as well. And we'll start off with one where we saw Dash hugging his former coach.
And along with the Fortress Go match,
so much emotion. He was kicking out W7M, obviously, at that moment. They needed to play another match to try and stay in the tournament. And Dash, who had been kicked from that roster, came on, and he had such a big hug with Norris. Look at this. It goes to show, right, the emotion inside of the game, the fact that they
along with the Fortress show match, we do drops today too.
That relationship is there.
The love, the camaraderie, the respect.
Yeah, drops today.
It was a really
shit.
It is, and of course we saw
the show match. We got the reveal. We got the finals.
How good
was it going to be good stuff today, and we got a bunch of drops today as well. I'm excited.
He goes over to North America, comes back to a major here in Germany, and he manages to knock out G2. It felt like, for him especially, like he just won that major.
It was just a dream come true for him, a miracle. 8 months ago, stuck in tier 2, he crosses an ocean and then goes on to carry Wildcat all the way to a top 4 finish here at the major. Absolutely amazing showing from him, and the fact that he went from pure joy to cries, it just goes to show how much it meant for him.
It does really, and we'll have some in-game moments as well as we look back at some of the best moments that have happened, maybe the best clip so far in this year's Stompers 1v2 or Breedays 1v3 as well.
I think it's a big debate between the two, and I will say this, the Breeday 1v3 will stay true to my heart. The Frenchman, the clutch master, all the way back, still going absolutely crazy, going crazy with the blitz as well. He's just such a big player for us, and it just goes to show once again that longevity is there. The clutch master is still alive, and he can show it in the grand final.
Yeah, I love the unpredictable positioning, the trigger discipline that he showed, and every now and again he just pops up with these generational clutches.
It is, yeah, we love seeing that from him though. One player that had a significant clutch as well, we have to talk about it. Stompen with that 1v2 against KAG. Absolutely got the reactions from that one were insane too.
The wall bang, the smoke bang, but most importantly, what's even more impressive than that clip, look at the reaction from these players. Look at how the disbelief in their eyes. I mean, Jack, that moment will stay in Siege history for sure.
Yeah, I don't know, like just the game intuition just to get both of them wallbang, like you say, wallbang, smoke ban. None of his teammates, even his coach, cannot believe it. Honestly, from Stompen, you know, he didn't get as far in the major as he would have liked. G2 didn't get as far as they would have liked, but that clip, it was something special.
Yeah, and there weren't only tears shed on the stage behind us.
Get it.
Some tears in the co-stream booths as well, as we look at Fett, who saw his former team, the one that he won the Manchester Major with, make it all the way back to another grand final.
Yeah, looking at him, he was the one that built that roster. He lived the first Miracle run, that Cinderella run, almost a bit more than a year ago, actually. And look at him. He's looking at his teammates, his former teammates, making it to another grand final, how much it meant for him. I just cannot wait to see him react. If M80 lifts that trophy, I just need to see what Fed is doing.
This team is his baby, right? You know, he's moved on to content creation, but 4 out of 5 players was the ones he went to Manchester with. Obviously, they're under Fabian's kind of ownership now, if you want to look at it like that, but they will be a you know, a special play in his place in his heart.
Dude, that was actually
his heart must be going today when they're in that grand final.
That was going crazy when they qualified.
Moment, though. It really shows what this game is all
He
about.
really
The emotions running high
was.
with this one. And then we have one more category, as you are used to us from now. At this point, we have the must-see, and of course, we gotta go with the entire day. There is just so much happening today, so much action on the stage behind us that we have to pick the entire day. But as we get warmed up for this grand final that will be happening today, we'll check in with Ian, who is backstage as our players arrived earlier today.
Yeah, drops are definitely working
So
though.
our 2 grand finalists get set for championships.
They're definitely
and,
working.
We can
All
tell
right, let me
you
turn,
right now, behind this door, we have got
Okay, I
Team
got my title
Falcons
change. We're
preparing
co-streaming
everything
with the
they
main
need to get ready
broadcast.
for what
I
is
think we're all
one of the
good,
biggest
pretty
occasions
much.
of
So
their lives. I'm too scared to go inside,
We're
but
all
I know someone who's
good.
not. Maria!
Maria Bueno, let's go. Come on, camera, come on. Hello, guys. Hello, Falcons. I want to talk to you a little bit.
yeah, just
So,
refresh the
how
page
things
if you don't
going?
have drops. There's like 100% drops working right now.
Playing ranked. What? Not yet?
Hello?
Hello. What are you doing? Playing ranked just to warm up a little bit?
Yeah, exactly. Everyone, apart Bride who's fighting his demon, but everyone's playing ranked here.
What about you, Jesus? That's your plan to play a little bit before the game?
What's the question?
He has his in-ears.
Say again?
Hello. That's it. So yeah, the vibes are pretty high here.
Okay. Cool.
I love the chill vibes that are coming from this room. I mean, they have a bit of time before the finals actually start, but they were just chilling, playing some ranked.
Imagine someone queuing ranked today and just facing Liquefact
Yeah,
just as they're here in
no.
the backstage. It's surely a big surprise.
Yeah, that would be devastating, right? You'd be like, oh, just some, some casual Sunday morning ranky, and then you're against them. No, that's not happening.
Now let's start talking about this grand final as well, just a little bit. Of course, it is still some time, but there's one important thing that we have to talk about it. We mentioned Falcons making it all the way through the upper bracket, and there is an advantage for them in that upper bracket, or in the final as well.
Absolutely, because they
I'll
were
actually be right
flawless
back
inside
in one
of the
sec,
playoffs,
chat.
they
I
get
got
what we
jeans
call a
on.
map veto
Wanna change my
advantage.
pants.
So just to explain it,
I'll be back
they
in
get
one.
to pick any map
Also,
out
I'm gonna get
of
it. I
all
think I'm gonna get a
9
coffee.
before
Eh,
M80 had a chance to
get a
ban.
coffee in a
Now
little
that
bit.
is a crazy
I wanna
good
see this
advantage,
fucking
because what it
match, though,
means is
dude.
Falcons can pick their best
NA
map
versus
first and foremost,
EU.
or they can also pick M80's worst map. Say that they've got a permaban, say there's a map they never play on, Falcons can force them there.
And now, in the history of Siege, usually, the team that picks that map, they win it. The problem is, it has never happened that a team coming from the upper bracket wins the grand final if they're not given a map advantage. Before that, you didn't have the pick, you were given a point, a map, basically. And NIP managed to win like this, for example. TSM managed to win like this. But any other team that went from the upper bracket did not win the grand final coming from the upper bracket.
And it all comes down to mentality. Think about just in February in Boston, when Falcons, when they were BDS, they had this same advantage. They picked Chalet against FaZe, which was FaZe's permaban. It was 9-7 that they won. It went, it was going max OT, unlimited OT even. But FaZe got a big mental boost because if that's their best map and our worst, and we took them that close, it gave them a mental boost. It was the same with G2 when they played W7M in Montreal at the 6 Invitational as well.
So the stars will really have to align for Falcons if they do want to break that curse that comes with playing from the upper bracket and having that advantage going into the final as we see them arriving into the venue. This could be absolutely huge for them, right? This could be the first trophy they pick up under the banner of this new organization.
It could be massive, especially anticipating SI in Paris. They need that victory. They need to prove to themselves they can win a grand final. But also, it can shatter their dream. What if they lose? What if it's a 4th grand final in a row that they cannot win? And that will come haunting them as they start dropping maps in this final. So obviously, this is a huge mental game, a massive one. They've never been more ready than today.
Yeah.
But that's the big story here. If they're ready and they do not make it, what do they need to do? And that's the big answer.
It's a massive day in their history, right? Do you think they'd actually prefer to lose this game or, have lost earlier in the tournament? Because if they lost earlier in the tournament, they can say, oh, we had a bad day, whatever. If they lose today, and should they lose today, it adds on to the 3 that they've already lost in the grand finals. So for them, it's going to be, it adds even more pressure for them to win today.
Yeah, we know with the most recent S-tier event, the title of the strongest region is in the hands of EU, which we all love bragging about, but there is a good chance for M80 to snatch that title away and make them the strongest region again with this appearance. Another final, though, for them. I mean, it's been a while, but they can have a big shot at taking this grand final today.
And I really believe that the pressure is not on them. As you can see, they're really happy. They're having some jokes cracking. I don't think many people were counting on them to go all the way to the grand finals. Although they were the favorites from NA, I think that them achieving their grand final is already a big, big upset of the odds. And I think here, coming into this grand final, they don't have the pressure for them. They're supposed to be the underdog.
Fabian does a very, very good job of shielding this team anyway. He brings a lot of attention onto himself so that it's not onto his players. But he'll be saying the same thing today. The pressure is all on Falcons. You guys need to show up, do your bit, and they will crumble under the pressure. That will be the message he's given to his team.
And today, 539 days ago, these two teams, at the cores of these rosters, went up against each other in the Manchester Major Final. We'll have a look back at that as well, though, because it was a close game, but heartbreak at the end for EU.
Don't show that to me again. I don't want to relive these haunted moments. That nightmare, the moment where they made through the crown out of EU. When we
Sorry, Chay. Yeah, I had jeans on.
Such a beautiful run. Look at Gunner. Look at this guy. These guys basically cementing themselves in the history of Siege. I just feel there is something special with that roster. Comes LAN event, comes arena, comes crowd. They just love
Audio?
here.
What do you mean audio? Oh, is it like scratchy?
They just find a way to win, don't they? You know, there's even so many games in the phase. There's rounds where they're not winning strategically, but Diffuser, Gunner, Gaveni, they just managed to find a pocket. They managed to find the kills and bring the rounds home. And like you say, it's something at LAN. They find an energy, they connect with wherever they are and find a way to get over the line.
And they had some support from the crowd yesterday as well. Of course, you know, if you're an EU fan and you don't really know who to cheer for, you can still cheer for Fabian as well. Of course, the coach of that roster. You can cheer for the side of Falcons as well with all these EU players. But looking at this matchup though, for them to go up against each other again with this crowd, the amazing crowd we've had so far, with some of these players having family here as well, it's going to mean so much for them.
Oh, absolutely. It's make or break moment, I think. On one hand, you've got the Falcons. You know, they need to prove to themselves they can win a grand final. On the other side, M80, they could repeat a huge miracle. Prove that it was not a fluke. Prove that they deserve. Potencool, for example, Gunner. Prove Gavini as well, that they could win 2 majors in a row. And that is, you know, a very thin list of players that have achieved that.
Yeah, I know, it was great, like you say, seeing the family here. I think Gunner's got his family over here. You know, a lot of the players will, especially from Falcons as well, who've been European, have got their friends, family, partners, whatever here. It's going to mean so much. It's such an emotional day because it's a culmination of what, at least 2 stages of work now in terms of EML and NAL. All comes down to today.
And if it's not just their friends or family, they have this whole entourage of the team behind them as well to support them all the way into the grand finals. But before we get to that
Falcons
grand
definitely
final,
has an entourage,
first we
bro.
have our content creators, the ones that you watch every day, the ones that you support. Play a show.
Oh, we're gonna get to see.
So listen to Ian to welcome these teams on stage.
What's up, Munich? How we feeling?
I don't know if I'm allowed to spoil it. I know who's playing.
There's nothing like a championship Sunday in Siege, and this one is going to be like no other because, as you've seen, this has been one of our most competitive tournaments to date, and it all comes to a head tonight. So before we get into our show match, quick question, quick temperature check. I know I'm always talking to you guys, but how's everybody doing around the arena? Are you all good? We good?
Pisty. Oh, they already put on the Twitter account? Yeah, Pisty is playing.
To win the trophy tonight. M80 or Team Falcons? It's going to get loud in here. That is for sure. That, of course, is still to come. But like we always do on Championship Sunday, we like to start off proceedings with a little bit of fun. Let's start our show match with our awesome creators who are waiting to come out right now. Starting with Team Germany! Led by Keto. I've just been chatting to these guys. They're not too confident, but I think they're playing it cool. I think they're being coy. I think they're prepared and ready for this opportunity in front of them, especially in front of a home crowd.
They're playing against Bolo, though, so... He got one fist bump, the cameraman, bro.
Ready to cook, but they're gonna have to stop an amazing group of content creators that are about to come out here right now. It's Team Rest of the World!
Team Rest of the World, dude. Do like a Team Worldwide or something. Done, Frost. Yeah, they got Bolo. It's over.
The legend himself, Bolo! He's picked an incredible roster here. And I know that these guys are definitely up for the challenge.
Histy's the team captain. He's in the middle. He has Fabian's jersey.
Germany versus team rest of the world Keto. Legendary.
Yeah, they are screens. They're confirmed. The camera zoomed in. And Pissy said he thinks they're LEDs too.
This must be so exciting for you to play in front of a home crowd.
Yes, it is. It's so exciting. Holy I can't describe it. It's so cool. Thanks for coming. Thanks for tuning in. It's insane.
Feel free to say something in German, by the way.
Hey Jungs, danke fürs Kommen. Kuss geht raus.
There you go. You need to teach me a few lines. I could do with that.
Oh, Bolo knows some German too.
Oh, I sure hope so. I sure hope. They're looking a little too happy. I can see the shake in the legs, but I still see the smile, and I don't like that.
Who's the best player on your team?
Me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like that. Who's the best player on your team? What do you think?
Man, I don't know. You've seen what Bikini Booty can do with some weird stuff, but I mean, come on now.
All right, guys, can we get a nice little fist bump here? It's showtime. Go and get into your positions.
He's got the sleeve on. It's
over.
over.
Championship Sunday with our casters.
Bolo knows some German too, like not a lot. One of our friends is German.
I brought two semi-familiar faces to join me here. I'm Intero. I'll be anchoring the show match, but we have a local joining us first and foremost. Hector, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm great.
And who are you?
I don't know either. I saw you on the big screen.
What's your name? Say your name.
My name is Fett.
Say it louder.
Fett.
Louder.
Fett!
There we go.
Bro,
sorry,
did Intero steal his grandma's curtains and form them into a coat?
Did you win?
The major.
With who?
4/5 of those guys.
4/5 of which team?
I'm 80.
Say it louder. Say it louder.
One Manchester major with them 80. Well, most of them 80.
Thank you. Look, I know that he doesn't play with Falcons, but you still have to support both teams. That's how this works. Now, I know we have a German audience here, mostly German audience.
Beach
Are you
bum.
cheering for Germany on the stage?
I can't hear you. Hello, Team Germany.
Did you want to speak to them in German?
München, macht mal richtig Krach hier. Come on.
Now, obviously, that's a cheap pop. Of course, you're going to be cheering for Germany. How many of you here are going to be cheering for everywhere else?
Oh, okay.
There you
Bolo
go.
fans in the crowd, couple Bolo fans in the crowd, everyone else crowd. Yep.
We're going to be playing this show match on the newly reworked Fortress. It was teased on social media.
I want
to
to see this.
Ago, and we're going to get to see an old map, get a new.
So funny enough, Jack and his Fire You're Just Old. It is not, bro.
The new Fortress map.
No, I have. I've in fact played tested on the new map, and let me tell you, that map is beautiful. I love what they did with it, and I'm sure you guys all will as well.
I got to see some of the map ahead of time. There are some very significant changes to it. And I mean, this is going to be a competitive match.
He's in the middle. Look at him. Look at him.
We're going to do a set of knives rounds. No,
He's the only one. He's got to be all serious.
Actually sweat it out. Now, we don't have.
He's got to be all serious. Look at him.
We know that, man.
Mouse spin. Do it again. Do it again.
I think do the spin again.
Oh, do
we
it
don't
again.
need to talk that Bolo is one of the greatest player on the stage right now.
He's got a wired mouse. He can't even spin it.
Boo. No. That shouldn't be allowed.
What is this
mouse
spinning?
wired? No. Come on.
It's all in good fun here. You know the German players better than any of us do. Do you think this will be a fair match?
I don't know. I said it earlier, Bolo is one of the best players here on stage right now. We have with the Wall one of the maybe best German content creator. He played nationals. And K2, well, he maybe is a little bit better.
I feel like Team World wins this, right?
We have Heideltraut, we have Jericho 5, and Mabasa from the Losers. So maybe
You're on a coaster and have fun, buddy.
Can win maybe 1 or 2 1v5s.
Why am I not there?
Well,
I don't know. I didn't get
let's
invited,
ready
so I'm
to
not
see
there.
The newest look at the newest map, Fortress, on deck as it's Germany versus the rest of the world here in our show match. Get amped, get loud, get ready. All right, Fed,
I want to see this new map. I've always felt like this map has had a lot of potential.
Before it's been touched up, what do you think of it?
I think a lot of long corridors, which I think people got a little bit tired of, especially when they rework
25 on 3 sub, welcome back.
It tends to be what you see when they rework a map. They just take a map that kind of had a unique identity, unique rooms, and then turn it into a bunch of doors and corridors. But I think with this rework, I think they did something beautiful. I think they kept the identity of the map, and I think all the unique rooms, you'll be able to see it soon.
Is it
Jericho's there.
Room-itis was something that people used to say.
I've known Jericho for a long time. He's out of Jericho.
All those rooms disappeared. Same thing with Fortress. Lots of little individual rooms. Has that been fixed in this rework?
Yeah, I think the too many rooms thing often ended up with very defender-sided maps.
Okay, bro.
I don't. I'm making it just a prediction.
Government's playing pro. Honestly, no, not really anymore.
Attacker side, which I think is really good.
Obviously, you haven't seen the new map, but what's your take on the old Fortress? I quite liked it. Do you feel the same? Are you glad to see it getting reworked?
I mean, I liked it to play it, but like Fed said, it's very big map. Maybe was a big map, but if you see Nighthaven Labs, if you see Lair, big maps are not even that bad. So if we get it in that shape of a Nighthaven, of a Lair, yeah, that would be.
I don't mind big maps at all. I think it just depends on the flow of the map. One of the criticisms that were leveled at maps like Fortress that are being addressed really quite effectively by the devs is cutting out a lot of those filler rooms, right? And I will tell you, I'm sure you've probably experienced this as well.
Very funny.
As a caster, when a map like Lair comes into the map pool, and suddenly I need to memorize 40 individual rooms and all the callouts within the rooms, I greatly appreciate the more simple and straightforward maps, like a border that is a little bit smaller. Yeah. That's a little bit easier.
What is Intero yapping about? He's not going to know if a map is good or bad anyway. He's fucking silver.
Play into the overall map control of both the attackers and defenders.
He's not going to know shit, dude.
Stretch into, and then individual calls within those rooms. Because, you know, you can't just say, oh, he's in operations. You have to be able to call the specific stuff inside of it. And yes, I know you're here for the show match, but many people in the audience already prepared for a grand final later today. We'll be starting at 7 p.m. local time. That's one of the latest start times for our grand finals. But that's because we got some good stuff. We got this show match, and then we have the reveal panel, which we are not allowed to talk about.
No.
It's right now it's under NDA.
Zip nothing. I know you guys can't see
I've
it on
already
the screen
seen
right now, but
it.
let's recap those bans from either side. Team Germany are on attack, and they've banned the defenders Kapkan and Mira. Team Rest of the World are on defense. They've banned Striker and Blackbeard. Now this is...
You have to translate this for us.
Oh.
Drops ending early. I don't know. I mean, no, they end at 8 p.m. An hour earlier than the day before. That's not bad.
Does Germany still fax each other? Is this...
If you watch my stream right now and you just sit through here, you'll get all of the drops.
So what the hell's going on?
Or you should at least.
Of, our medical system, yes.
We use computers.
We too, but yeah, I don't want to talk about it. That's, yeah.
I will say there have been many times where I, in Canada, have had to fax something. And I just say, I'm 35 years old. I know that that makes me old in esports, but that doesn't make me fax machine old.
Parker is old as fuck. He's older than me.
Machine old. Yes, that's
He's literally older than
me. Have you ever
me.
used a fax machine?
No. Never.
Now I'm feeling old.
Yeah, I feel old as well.
Here we go.
That's because
We're loading
Intero
into
is
Fortress,
old.
and you'll see these rooms look super familiar.
Oh, I want to see this.
With slight little twist. Now you can see that room.
Did they color code the hallways? That was my idea.
Inside the building is now outside the building. Like I said with the bands earlier.
Okay, I don't think they did.
A lot.
Maybe a little
I
bit.
thought would be wall denial, but there's gonna be a run out already. Bikini Bodhi is outside the building. That room right there is
okay. They kind of did.
He's currently detected alongside Pisty, and they're holding straight outside.
So one of the big changes.
Hi, Corey.
Already.
Is this blood for the blood god? What is?
I don't know.
Is that a common strat?
No. I think that's a. But maybe they want to prove they are good enough without Witherwall.
Ah, I see. They don't need him. They don't need him.
He's too good. They need to level the playing field here.
What's up, Mr. Zoom?
The point that you mentioned about Bikini Body and Pisty,
Zumi, Intero's talking about fax machines.
The actual map is now considered outside.
Okay, that's the office. They moved the wall on that.
It is not safe for the defenders to go, and you're not
The
able to use that part
floor.
of the map during the prep phase.
I'm hoping that there's more different. This is like a red hall, kind of black hall, maybe blue, dark blue.
Championship level aim right there, and the clash and the zombie going to be such a big barrier down this 90 hallway. We see with the bulletproof staring right in their face.
This is the bunk site that people will recall as this hallway cuts into a T. You've got the stairwell on the right, then it leads.
What's on stupid fucking mistakes?
Which is then the other upstairs.
Dude,
box
Parker's talking
on
about
this
fax
floor.
machines.
Alicia
Old
swings
as
down those
fuck.
idle trouts. Still using this clash to great effect, as now there goes the fire extinguisher, loser coefficient, and Keto, the only two remaining, and they managed out to a bolo. That's a prime target for Germany to get.
Yep.
You're gonna come commentate, Zoom?
Directed aggression.
You want me to join up in Discord? We can both make fun of how old Intero is for talking about fucking fax machines.
At least if this one correct, he might be the best player on this team. They don't need with him.
You got a
They don't
shit?
need a lot of
Okay.
experience. Peek me, baby boy, he says.
Yeah, Kito, he needs to improve. Out, he does. Kito runs through Bikini down.
Alicia, I feel like
last
Alicia wins these.
Operator standing. SMG-11, long distance.
She's actually very good.
Kito, very low on HP. But
Cheating!
coming Kito, headshots from Alicia. So it's now 1v1, and Mabasa wins the round.
The hometown heroes. They take one off the backs.
4v5, by the way.
4v5.
4v5.
They don't even need a comp player to go against Bolo.
It is good to see that, at least through round number one, the way that Fortress is played out is eerily similar to the old Fortress. And
Well, I think people are gonna play it
until teams familiarize themselves with the new map, right? I mean,
Until
we're
people
so
play
used
it
to playing
more.
old Fortress. Even if it has been out of the ranked map pool, even if it was never in the comp map pool to begin with, there is still a familiarity for anybody that started playing around Wind Bastion, the time that both Kaid and Nomad got added to the game. And Fortress's bones have always been really good. When you talk to players outside of their streams, etc., they will tell you that maps like Fortress are just a couple small changes away from being competitive. We will keep an eye on as this match goes deeper in.
I've been saying that forever, dude.
It is just a show match between content creators who are still sorting out this map, so we can't exactly glean the most from it, but it certainly feels very similar to Fortress. Whether or not that feel is good or bad, I guess, is up to the players playing.
Yes, they now go to the bomb site that is now office. Previously had a bomb chassis inside bedroom. It was moved to bathroom, and they're next to another part of the map that used to be inside but is now outside. If you look to the top part of the screen, that beautiful courtyard.
5 seconds to
Back
go.
to the courtyard. The beautiful courtyard that is now also outside the map as well. So a new entry point for attackers that used to be super hard to access. Makes the game a lot easier.
You just jump over onto that like little mini roof thing.
Arches and the lighting. Oh my god.
I didn't know you were a student of architecture.
I didn't know either until today. But I love, like
Ooh,
you said,
look at that
how they
waterfall.
kept the identity of the map. It felt like old reworks somewhat stripped away those unique rooms and unique shapes to maps. This still feels so much like Fortress, like the home of Kaid and Nomad, and we're right in it.
Alfred or NA facing Falcons. I mean, I feel like all the pressure is on Falcons because people expect them to win even though they've choked like 37 finals in a row.
Huge headache in ranked because the defenders could roam so effectively through that almost catacombs-esque nature of rooms surrounding it. This will bode well.
This outside area is pretty cool that they did. So yeah, you could just get right into here.
Pisty will be playing the Kavera.
And with the ball, just as we speak, using that entrance through courtyard, Idle Trout using the blue staircase, little scaffolding area, walking to the map. Bolo already saved that one. A one tap for him.
They still got Kitu up, but they lost what you think might be one of the best players. Is this a worrying sign right now if your Germany just reduced to 2 and now just 1?
Just one now, loser.
They're actually just toying with them. This is one of the worst siege maps ever.
Defenders.
Illustrate. You would not know if there's a good map or a bad map. You're quite literally like a silver player, okay?
And they're asking, where are you? Wo bist du? He's hiding? No, he isn't. In a gunfight, no chance. Now with the DMR, maybe he's efficient.
Oh no!
For real, he doesn't have a chance.
Oh,
now the Oryx with the dash.
Oh, Matador not gonna work out. Bolo still got it. Now you see
Bolo's
that hallway
toying
right
with him.
Used to lead towards the
Just
right.
toying
Used to
with
have
him.
Somewhere to run away to. Not anymore. Backed into a corner and the rework.
Still at the stairs.
Still at the stairs.
Beyond that, though, what does that mean for the defenders that hinder them?
Yeah, I think the attackers have so much more avenues, so many more avenues, sorry, grammatical correction, to get into the map. I think that's
Illustrate.
such a great thing.
You are like I said, you have no idea what you're talking about. We're literally just a troll, bro.
The attackers have so many angles. You love to see that the variety, you know, not only, you know, the skyscrapers, the theme parks, but now you have something on the level of
Literally
the chalet,
just
the
a troll.
borders. This is going to be a lot of fun and diversity to add into the game.
I see you laughing.
Yeah, I mean, Hydrotrout answered to Alicia.
1v1 you.
And it's a from
there's
a
literally no
very
point.
Old song.
It would be an actual
Where Are You My
massacre.
Sunlight?
I actually don't even think you
no,
would
it's
kill
not
me
that.
at all.
No, it's more that.
I don't even do 1v1s. And I just don't even think
So,
there would be a remote chance for you.
Attackers are moving out.
Yeah, I like that they kept the identity very, very similar. Obviously, it's been touched up. That was one of the benefits of moving to Siegex from regular Siege was that they could change the environments around. They could add those fire extinguishers. They could add those flame pipes, etc. And the game just looks an awful lot nicer as well. K2 is on a single point of HP. What happened here? Did we miss something?
We're already inventing spawn pigs on this map.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's the revenge from Witherwall.
It could be.
Look at this rappel angle. Pisty taking down Hydrotrout. They're once again trying to get in around the courtyard area of the map. Lion Call comes out. Looks like, is there a defender?
I did not lose against the Twins. We beat them like 4-1 while somebody was stream sniping on their team.
I don't know.
He's up on the scaffolding. He went outside the map into there. You can still get up into that room?
No way.
And it's a defender who's up there.
Is that
Yes.
Bolo? No.
They're on the other side though.
Oh, the guns from the rest of the world now. Good enough. With the ball, a beautiful shot onto Bolo. Pisty takes down loser coefficient, so with the ball's last man standing. You can see the bomb chassis, and as we've come to expect through all 3 rounds, there's plenty of time left to play for both teams. Germany did suffer through it on the previous round. He's expecting to push through that doorway as he sees some aggression here, and Pisty will pull out the Magnum and get the job done. The Germans had a good entry. I liked what was happening there, but attacking on a map that you were unfamiliar with is really quite difficult, even if they do tend to have a little bit more skill than maybe their opponents.
But maybe they should start without
No, Parker's probably not casting the finals.
a handicap. The first round, their team killed. The
That is a
second
fair
round,
point.
somebody started with 1 HP. What is happening there?
But the only
I don't know
round
why.
they won was the one their team killed. So
Maybe that's the new strategy for them.
Maybe we ask the question, is Witherwall the problem? Does he need to be on cameras for the entire round? Going into the third ban, we will have Blitz and Clash banned away. Little translation, what is it?
Heidetal fragt euch, ob ihr gut drauf seid! Also nein. Okay.
Loading mag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really glad I'm seeing the operator lineups of exactly what we're taking to this bomb site, sitting room and hammam. You
Oh, they
recognize
completely
it.
redid
It looks
this.
different. That middle fountain thing? I have no idea what
You
it
put
is, but it's
drones
taller
up.
now.
You throw the biggest thing is can you throw nades to the top of that?
Big room that you take a lot of gunfights in. Now is that. Meanwhile, on the other side, in the top left, you see that breach. It goes straight outside. Previously, a super hard room to entry into, sitting room with the rugs right there, and they're bringing the tuber out and the cane because in the play.
Are they the 4-1 lead last night, George? You don't know what to think about them?
On that side, that is the main attackers in the site, and it looks like they have nothing to deal with it, so they have to go to other.
Not surprised. They suck.
For a moment there, Pisty was trying to get the yokai drone on top of that fountain / hand washing station, whatever you want to call it. Now he's having some struggles, but that's also a cheeky place to hide a yokai drone. You've seen them stashed on vents and in other parts of the map where they are above your head. And while the Yokai drones aren't invisible like they used to be, you need to be a bit more careful with where they go because they're easy to spot.
I want to take a look at what's going on that wall there. It's being Tuber out frozen, I believe, right now, but I don't know if Bolo was managed to able to get a Electro Claw on it or not. Doesn't look like he was. They brought all those operators for nothing. Now that wall is open. Now they have a direct
The
line
map
of
looks
access into
completely
sight, and
different.
we'll
I want to try this out. I mean, tomorrow we'll be able to.
Next.
Idletrout hasn't been able to do very much at all. He just keeps running up against Bolo, and I mean, when you run headfirst into a world champion, typically bad things do happen.
Do you see anything strange about the castle?
Explain it.
Oh, I'll let the audience see it. If anyone got to see that castle for a brief moment earlier in that round, clip it, post it on Twitter, tell me what you see. Oh, look at it. Did anyone see that?
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Did anyone in the audience notice it? No one. Everyone's. Oh, no.
You might notice.
Is anyone going to notice what's happening to the castle right now? Does anyone? Is this?
I don't want to touch it. I'm
not going to touch it either. You know what? We'll go back to watching gameplay. No one cares. No one cares about the castles.
I can't say why, but it certainly looks like, and I'm no electroologist here, but it certainly seems like that castle barricade is electrified. Just as the rest of the world seems to be, my God, bulldozing these attackers here on Fortress. A defender fortress, one could say. I'm a little dismayed the crowd was not more. They were more excited about fax machines than an electrified castle barricade.
We can test it.
Go ahead.
Electrified castles. Ein Faxgerät.
Okay, fax machines.
We need that as a charm. Fax machine charm.
It's the, what is this, the 6 major charm? Is it the dog? Is it the, you say dachshund, I think you say dachshund. Dachshund, the little wiener dogs?
Dackel.
The little wiener dogs? Dachshund.
Dackel.
Do you know what you call them? Call them wiener dogs?
I don't even know dog breeds like that.
You don't even know what a wiener dog is?
No.
Okay.
Pissy trying to get into the old fire.
I don't believe that for a second.
I know what a wiener dog is, but like, I don't know like the real breed name. Is it just wiener dog?
10 seconds
That's
left.
the one.
Thank you.
Dankeschön.
5 seconds left.
Really letting the crowd down here. You don't know the fax machine.
Don't know the fax machine.
Don't know the dog.
Don't know the dog.
But you know ball.
I know ball. And I know that this site remains, I believe, slightly largely unchanged. Now, a lot of the entries and rooms around the site have been more streamlined. Oh, I'm being told right now that the bomb used to be on the other side, so it's actually in closer to the infirmary this side. Wow, okay, that is actually quite a huge change. Not noticed. Spawn pick already, Bikini Bodhi. On the infirmary window, and it looks like they use a lot of you to hold down infirmary.
Bikini probably has like numerous spawn peaks for this shit already.
Both the bomb sites with breaches into both, so I better hope they have lines of sight into the other side. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Dokubi looking into the building from main door.
There's something that like looks
spot,
similar.
I think in the future of this map.
This has changed as well. This part of the map right
yeah.
here, very different. He's made his way out of that waiting room.
I mean, like this looks pretty similar. It's like the showers here.
Bathroom entry.
This
for
hall.
Cheeto. He found a player.
This looks identical.
Yep, isolated inside laundry. They know.
But the hallway is shorter.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's gutted. There's no hallway.
That's laundry.
They want to clear out this Caveira inside laundry.
They even know about the Caveira.
They do. They have a ping on the Caveira, but I think their Caveira is getting supported by members on all sides from windows in an infirmary, from windows up top. The hatch is open. If they try to go for the clear on this player, it will not bode well. And once this map makes its way into the game, then you can look to do your own laundry hold with the Caveira, because you can see how difficult it is. Attackers have to switch gears. The clear not working out for them.
I mean, it is so challenging to attack a map you don't know all that well, and they are just running head first into these defenders. Alicia's been sensational. 7 kills, taken down by Kitu, immediately hits the L in chat. And the Caveira Pisty will get caught as well. So firepower on now both sides. Kitu round by round by round, keeping this one so close for Germany.
Normally I would say 2v2 you can win it, but you need to get out Bolo. Keto does it. So now, just Bikini.
Quad kill.
Viperius
He
out.
is breakdancing his
So now 2v1, Diffuser on site.
Oh my god, the Hashom peak.
And Kato
And there's a
planting.
wall.
Cheesy extra, thank the prime sub.
Bikini running through the hallway, needs to get the Diffuser. Now time is against him, 40 seconds left. And the Germans falling back, holding the lines. No chance to hit some bullets. Maybe Hydrotrout with his first kill.
Ooh.
Yes! Yes! Second round for the Germany.
We saw those 4 signs earlier on, and now they've been given reason.
Drops
to
are active
cheers.
right now. If you just sit here, watch the stream, you'll get all your drops.
Match, but we're about to get the same scoreline that every single esport that we ever have match ends up with, which is 4-2 for the defenders. So, Fett, why do you analyze that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm very surprised that, you know, we had 2 hard breachers left in that last minute of the round right there, and there was 18 Hibana pellets left and 2 Ace charges left. So a lot of fragging coming up and not a lot of util usage, especially against all the barricades, all the walls on this map. Right now, my analysis of the map being attacker side, it seems to be wrong.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's on me. That's on me.
May I impart some caster language upon you on my side of things?
Go ahead.
But we don't really know that. We might see more when the side swap comes in.
Could be.
Very good.
Thank you.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Before we swap sides here, anything else that you want to touch upon? Because we'll get to see the Germans defend here on Fortress in just a couple minutes. But in short, wrapping up this first half, anything that you've seen from these particular bomb sites, any points of entry that are worth noting that are either spectacular or are different from the old Fortress?
Sorry?
No, yeah, I mean, like, it's so fun and nice to try to break down this map because I see a lot of potential for many plays, but we're not familiar with it yet, and that's the beauty of new or reworked maps coming into Siege, is that going into matches on the old maps we know and love, it's almost like you could look at the operator lineup and call the exact strat word for word, bar for bar as we go into it. But right now, it's all up in the air. We have no idea what entry they're going for. They're going to probably pinch. Oh, an outside peek onto the important breach. This will be a very important window. You guys in ranked have to watch out for Win going for this breach. Someone needs to be on it at all times because that window can aggress directly onto it. Hallway control is being contested. Breach control is being contested.
Ooh.
Viperous gets hers. Kenny Bodhi holding under the scaffolding, a really important anchor position. I believe that will be monumental to multiple ranked rounds. Bolo. Bolo. He's unstoppable.
He's got the dad buff. A new father, as Bolo's taking some time away from his family to come over here, show us off Fortress, do some co-streams, and remind everybody, there was a good reason why everybody used to ask, when does Bolo play? Well, right now, actually.
Right now, yeah.
Right now is actually the answer. And it's Bolo to get the final kill. The Germans might not be the happiest for this result, but the defenders take a 4-2 scoreline through a map that we are finally seeing on main stage.
I think Bolo on defense, on Fortress, is unbeatable. And we saw it right now. Maybe the Germans are now hiding in the building and are trapping Bolo.
It's that old saying, I'm not trapped in here with you, but you're trapped in here with me. Maybe they are trapped in there with Bolo, but he's a formidable player. I do think it is a little bit unfair, just from balancing perspective, to have a literal SI world champion on the stage, but I didn't make the teams. I would be cloning Fett 5 times and throwing him on the stage if I had a chance.
Absolutely.
Are you even good at the game?
No, not anymore. I haven't touched in a long minute. People always make fun of me and it hurts my feelings. But switching back to Bolo, do you... switching back to someone who is good at the game, Bolo, do you think when he experiences the stage again, do you think he gets that itch? Because I know the crowd and the viewers have been wanting him back for some while. And I don't think when he gets kills, I think if there's a lot of noise when he gets kills, he'll start remembering the good old days. So next time Bolo gets a kill, crowd, let's make some noise, make him remember the good old times, and maybe we can gaslight him into unretiring.
Wow, they really want Bolo back. You hear that?
They really want Bolo back, yeah.
It's early.
Well, I gave it a conditional. I was thinking it was like on the kill.
But I have to say, EU has a chance without Bolo.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. 10 seconds left before
They
insertion.
do have defense, but
If he comes back,
That's
maybe NA is on top again.
That's true. EU did start winning over Brazil ever since Bolo retired. Is he the factor? Is he the critical factor? We see them going back to the dorm site now with the ball. Getting
New
ready
Fortress
to
looks
peek his
amazing.
window
It
once
looks
again
pretty
to the
cool
nice
actually
debris
so far.
outside.
Well, we were wondering how these teams are workshopping the problem. We can do a listen-in with the rest of the world to hear how they problem-solve an attack here on Fortress.
Oh god.
Watch out for the window in front of me.
Yeah, is there someone on it?
Yeah.
Okay, are you guys ready when
I'm gonna probably
when this shit
backstab when
hits
you
the
guys do
fan?
that.
Okay, I'm ready.
Wait for the call. Wait, like 5 more seconds for my dope call.
Yeah, heard.
You can start popping them now. Start popping them now. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, I don't know where the fuck I am.
Oh my god. Oh, good job.
I'm all the way inside.
Nice.
Ah,
Nice.
Nice.
Here, I'm gonna cancel you
He's
guys.
on the door. Ah.
It's okay, it's okay.
Oh, he's out in the hallway now. Out in the hallway, Leishan. Like the tower hallway.
Alright, dead guys. Let's hop on these cams.
Yeah. Wait, I hear Leishan like games hall.
What the
Yeah,
hell is
yeah,
that?
yeah,
I hear one of them old tower as well.
Yeah,
Not sure where it is.
you saw him. He was there on the wall there, Pistol, where you were looking. Like,
Wait, what's
Let me
outside?
have the cam. Let me have the cam.
Alright, let's
Let me
just
have the
double
cam.
up, double
He's
up. I'm
playing
gonna call,
on the
let's
ping
kill the
here.
guy side.
Yeah, he's playing on one ping in games hall.
Oh, okay, I see.
Tossing stun.
Yeah, still there?
Yeah, he's kind of stuck there. He's gonna vault into games. He's in games now.
Nice job.
Oh my god. These guys are lucky I'm not playing.
And I mean, they had the same issues that we were having, and Bolo even said at one point, I have no idea where I am. And I think that's pretty accurate when you're playing with a new map. Despite that, it was a great 1-2 punch from him and Alicia to take the round. What problem solving did you hear going on amongst those team comms? Former major winner.
They were coordinating and clearing the map. Did you see that? They put an ace charge on the wall, and while the defenders were distracted with the breach going down, they do call 3, 2, 1 into the building. This guy sounds like he wants to play competitively again.
In Germany, we would say die schwitzen.
Die schwitzen.
They're sweating. Come on, it's
Bro,
a show
Germans
match,
have a
and
word for like
plays
literally
like
everything,
he's
chat.
Fighting for the SI trophy.
I voted for M80.
Was it a problem with Bolo, or is it a problem with the German
We don't
team not
talk
being
about that. We
passionate
don't
enough?
talk about that.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Hold on.
To their credit, there was some kindness paid by Germany when they did impose that handicap in round number 1. Maybe to their detriment. They won with the handicap, by the way, when they were in a 4v5.
And I don't know how. I don't know how. They need to get Bolo out of this map.
Oh.
What is...
Have you ever seen that gun before?
Hey, Chad, have you guys ever seen this weapon before? Maybe you don't understand me. Say it in German.
Habt ihr diese Waffe schon mal gesehen? Nein.
First rush of the new map, straight up the central staircase. Pisty going straight in. No right hallway to worry about anymore because it's only one-sided. Finding where the ball. C4 comes through, but it's frozen. It's frozen in his own ice. Finally blows up. Pisty backs up. Stuck in the horse area.
Horse area.
Is that
It's Bikini,
yes.
Bolo, Pisty, Alicia, Viperous.
Striking back.
But Bolo's alive. Bolo's alive, and that is not
He's doing
good
pistol
for the
only
Germans.
right now.
Why did you say Bikini Bodie's alive?
I don't know, maybe Bikini has a 4, Bolo has a 13. I don't know.
But you
I
know,
like this
it is
outside
good for the
bow.
Germans. It seems like Bolo is nerfing himself. He's only playing with the pistol right now, not taking out his primary weapon.
He's laughing about us.
Yeah. He's
Oh! Yeah! Bolo's out! Come on!
down!
Now we have a chance. 4v1 for the Germans. Bikini last man standing. Has the diffuser, but has to kill 4 defender. And now we are playing with them. Yes!
Might that have been why you weren't saying Bikini Bodie's name?
Bikini Bodhi with the mystery weapon. We never got to find out if...
Hold on a second. Let me go over to Rainbow Six's Twitter account to see what they've already announced so that I'm not leaking things on this broadcast.
Mid-broadcast.
If you are watching live right now or you are here in the arena and you are curious about why was that castle barricade electrified? Why was there a new gun in the hands of Hibana? Well, maybe you should tune into the reveal coming up in about an hour's time because there will be some pretty good stuff, not just talking about this map, but talking about changes to an old operator, one of the oldest in the game.
Bikini was the main reason Zophia's withstand got taken away. I don't think that that's actually true. Also, Zophia's withstand was stupid as fuck. I don't know why anyone on Earth would actually want that.
A number of weeks ago, actually, in response to community sentiment, that they were going to be aggressively buffing operators, especially hard breachers. Could a potential Hibana buff be a new weapon? We will find out, I suppose, in an hour's time. We've already seen the reveal, so we are excited about what's coming, but for you here, I promise you it's a good one. Enjoy it. Joshua Mills and the dev team have worked hard on this season, and they will be presenting Tenfold Pursuit, I believe is the operation name. After it is shown up.
Diffuser has been dropped. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Into this 9th round. Rest of the world is running a lot of roam clear operatives. They probably want to clear top down, but there are roamers on Team Germany ready to match them. Namely, Heideltraut on the pulse. By himself, courtyard entry directly next to site. It's so nice now that this area is, well, relatively safe. Now, there are barricades looking into it, so, I mean, you can get peeked from inside the building if you get in. It's somewhat dangerous, but at least the defenders can't just sit and hide in this area. Top floor control starting to be cleared out. Drone in Bolo, they say, as they follow their glorious leader into battle. Here comes the first gunfight.
Ooh, hard to control that SMG-11 if you don't have experience with it. It will rise to the ceiling in a hurry, and I feel like that's what's plagued Loser Coefficient as he's been dropped. Just out of arm's reach of Bolo and unable to secure that kill, though he does have a good read on it. Nades will go in. Ultimately, they miss. With the ball now also taking some damage. Things not looking great for Germany here after a pretty triumphant round.
All right, chat.
Yeah, but Bolo's still alive, and now he's not playing with his pistol.
You've already got the hang of NA casting down. Talk about Bolo as much as possible when he's in the match.
Absolutely. Pulse is still above, but how much work will he do? The courtyard player found. Not gonna have a gunfight happen just yet. But it looks like the attackers, they're starting to smell blood in sight. One player above, that means a 5v3 on the side. They win the numbers game, but Keto for Germany. Doing it, Bolo, another one. That's the roamer down, no more threat of a flank. Now, the defenders are stranded on site, hunkered down into bunker positions. That rhymes.
Wait a moment here, we're just less than a minute to go. He doesn't really have a lot of experience. How many of you here want to hear Fett play-by-play the remainder of this round? The people have spoken, democracy's a beautiful thing. Take it away.
All right, here we go. 38 seconds left. Beautiful comfort phrase there to hit it off with, but a lot of Azamis to block off multiple of these angles. Infirmary, the primary site of contention because it is so important to the map control. No hard breach, however, so even if the attackers take this, it doesn't even matter if they take it because Keto is in there with the Azami, with the barricades.
Sorry, chat.
Down the hallway, they have to worry about crossing. Keto, another, and the crossfire. Perfect for Germany. Rest of the world left in shambles. They finally have this control, but they have no hard breacher. They have no way of getting in. Keto, he's greedy. He wants more. They're pushing forward. Germany take it.
Great job.
Hey, thanks.
I saw you joining Ace and Dez.
Yeah? What'd you think? 1 through 10?
6, 7.
Is 6, 7?
It's been a while since I got booed.
Is 6, 7 a big thing?
We should be booing.
Yeah.
We should be booing him.
But we in Germany
We should
say
be
also
booing
6, 7.
Intera more.
So then why did they boo me?
I don't know.
It hurts my feelings.
Good.
Going to Hammam sitting room now. breath of fresh air as we move away from the top floor bomb sites into the first floor. Once again, that wall is so important. So we bring the Tube Cade to deny it. This time, maybe Keto won't mess it up. Have a K charge on it. Unless the K charge was broken last time, I actually don't remember what happened to it, but hopefully they can keep the wall closed. You see an Osa shield coming out, Pisty with the Aurora to block off that big doorway behind. That's very, very smart. Electrified wall. That is going to be the primary side of contention for the attackers. They will most definitely.
Was there a window still here?
Look at this window. This used to be directly
there's no long angles on it
now
anymore.
There's a little bit of a cove to protect attackers from getting shot
It was
down
so
crossing
annoying.
that
You had to like
window.
jump up on that little
one
like
of the things they do when
ledge.
they rework these maps is meticulously
Is Parker still a
fix all
communist?
potential
Yes.
spawn peaks. I know that it is a viable part of the game, and
as you say
with the ball, you jump out of the building and go for broke. He almost got Pisty, but the devs have been very consistent time and time again that you should not be able to die as you run up to the building. Obviously,
Pisty is
certain maps
there,
make that
yeah.
impossible.
Pisty
Not
is
for
there.
Cafe. There's just nothing you can do about it. There's good opportunities there for spawn peaks, but the goal should be for you to get up close and personal to these maps without losing your life, so that you need to spend the remaining 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I don't know, on your phone, doom scrolling, brain rotting, watching Fet stream, etc.
What? Why'd you have to throw my stream in there? Well, here we go. Wall's getting opened, and
They might have missed it.
the first operator
They got it.
being dead is Tupra. No longer able to freeze the wall, but do I want to hint at another change? Do you think I should? What's the call? You tell me yes or no. Crowd, do you want me to hint at another change?
Yes, just, well, you gotta go quick. Action is happening.
Okay, well, action is happening, but we can no longer see it, so I won't do it, actually, but Osa shield plant, smoke plant's going down. Legion is up close, stops the plant, knifes the plant, and they're gonna immediately refill it.
This is Bolo versus Kito as the two Titans, but don't count out Alicia. She's been fantastic so far in this matchup. Bolo's dead. The saving grace of the rest of the world is all gone. A very competitive show match. No gimmicks, no jokes, no gags.
He's thinking
just
about 3D
pure
models while playing.
pugilism, and it has been nice to see. A slight advantage for the Germans now with 1 minute and 15 to go. That slight advantage could have gone either way, but it's Kito again to the rescue. Viper is outside of the building, will have to vault in. She'll be vulnerable, but for a moment, and will hit a Gumine on the way. Slight damage done, but more so for Germany, this is intel.
No more short little hallway down to the left. When you vault in that window, makes it a lot safer for attackers as an entry point, but regardless of it, the crossfires tries to go for a one-tap, punished immediately. Viperist 1v3 down to 1v2, finds another one close. Unable to close out.
Fun team world.
What do you
we gotta have Pisty and Bolo win. Come on, man.
Germany are good defenders. Sometimes.
Keto, I think, is on 18 kills.
He and Bolo are both very, very high up. We're gonna get a timeout, so I don't know if we're able to listen in. Let's maybe try to listen into the timeout.
We can do this.
I mean, this guy's playing like a fucking SI, bro.
Yeah.
What can we do?
Come on, let's win this.
He has the Fabian jersey. It's like everybody to wake up.
Well, we have 20 seconds. We have 20 seconds. What else do we
I didn't practice that long. I'm sorry.
All right, how about we just fucking lock in, all right?
All right, we're locked in.
Yeah, we're
All
gonna
right.
lock in.
Let's go.
I'm geeked right now.
It's a defender-sided map. We win in overtime. Let's
Yeah.
lock into overtime.
Let's do it. 7, 6.
George, stop shit talking Ubisoft. You should have been on that team. Listen, buddy, it's okay.
Yeah, that's right. Boo them like you booed me.
What country is rest of the world?
missed the beginning of it.
Bikini is Sweden. Bolo's US. Pisty is Oman.
Fabian makes it to events.
I don't know where Alicia's from. Or Vipers. I think Vipers is US, right? And Alicia is she Australia or EU?
Then I boo them and they get mad again.
She's from Ireland? Okay.
Do either of you gentlemen have predictions on that matchup now? Obviously, we're 5-5 here. We're going to be just in a small pause as we
Well, there you go.
see prep phase go.
You
Falcons
got,
versus M80.
you know,
Falcons.
2
You think it's gonna be
EU,
Falcons? Do you go so
2
far as to predict the
US,
match?
1 Middle East.
I would say 3-1.
Do you agree with that, crowd?
10 seconds to go.
I have a sinking suspicion I know what you're going to say.
I have no bias or stake in this whatsoever.
Attackers must locate
I support
and defuse
M80
the
for the
bomb.
only reason that I like their org logo.
That's it.
Yeah, it's my favorite color.
Do you think M80 is going to win?
Yeah.
What's the scoreline?
I hope they win.
No, not hope. Are they going to win?
3-1, because they have to lose the first map.
Do you agree with that? Is M80 going to win 3-1?
Oh. Okay.
What is the spot?
Where?
We'll fax them the results.
Oh, little rat spot here. There used to be a hatch in this room, now a ladder. I actually love that change. It means the defender can rat back up that ladder into the room on a drop on a common attacker entry spot. Bolo, 16 kills. Keto, 18 kills. Is Keto the future of German Siege?
Maybe Keto is the German Bolo.
I know, he might be. He might be better than the... Bolo might be the American Keto.
I thought we already had a German Bolo. I thought it was June.
Oh, yeah. Also June.
With how well he did here. One of the most impressive players in the world over the last year. And he was playing on home soil. Unfortunately, for him in Secret, they didn't make as deep of a run as they would have liked, but they picked up a lot of fans and won over a lot of hearts in the process. And I'm certain we'll see more from them. My God, 19 kills now. Could we find 20 in a show match? Usually those numbers don't get anywhere near this high.
I love what Keto is doing with this hold, using this main lobby staircase as a anchor position, but there's no barbed wire underneath. Oh, doesn't matter. Refrag comes through. Pisty.
Pisty got him.
No more thermite on the board. They were going for
Hey,
that
Edrix,
wall.
look at the 97-month resub. Welcome back. Very, very much appreciate that, Edrix.
What does this
Yo,
mean?
how's it going, dude?
I can't do it, but Keeby's dead.
But Ace got it. Ace got it. Here comes C4. We'll break one Ace charge. Still in triple position. And they're gonna
Thank you very much for the 97 months, though.
Looking at where the plant might be going down.
97 months.
In bedroom. It is now tucked up a little bit back, but still office is still good to put down the diffuser in. We have the Chonkas denying the entry as the time whittles down. We have to make a choice here as attackers.
You want to do it again?
Oh, I mean, you got it. It's all you.
Pisty with a double kill. Okay, Pisty.
Pisty in a 2v3. The attackers coming up empty-handed through so many of these rounds. Fortress living up to its name. But with Bolo on the board and Germany's main weapon in the ground and K2 no longer available, you can be a world champion. You can still flash
they're getting
yourself.
flanked.
It happens, okay? He gets shredded by Heideltraut. Now Pisty will need to keep this one close. He does not do so. The Germans move to Fortress Point.
Yeah, they weren't kidding with the name. I guess
Pisty's sweating. Look at him.
Really
Look at him. He's
is.
worried.
This
He's
is
worried.
every new map, though, right?
Yes.
He's
Cafe,
worried.
Villa. What was the only map that I can think of that immediately debuted and was attacker-sided? In the back of my mind is Chalet. Almost all the others, the defenders have a disgustingly high win percentage.
Pisty needs
Fortress
me.
was already
He does have a 100% win rate at SI on the show matches, but to be fair, he's always been on my team.
What a send them home chant.
A send them home chat in a show match is
I've won without
deranged
Pisty.
behavior,
Let's
and
see
I
if he.
love it.
Oh, he won without me, I guess, too, in Brazil. I think it was.
We have to win it for our honor.
Yeah.
For real.
All these content creators will actually not be going home. They will just be going to their streaming booths to co-stream the reveal and the final. But I suppose for a lot of streamers and gamers, home is where the PC is.
True facts. So poetic, Parker. So poetic.
That's why they pay me the very small bucks.
Can we print it on a t-shirt?
Sorry?
Can we print it on a t-shirt?
I'll fax it to you. And then you can put it on a shirt.
Thank you.
Team Germany opting to go for a bandit trick on that dorm's wall. Foosball table. I don't know. It's soft.
Do you want to talk about the foosball table?
Foosball table.
Do you like it or?
It's kicker.
My fault.
It's called foosball.
Foosball.
Why are there so
Foosball
many
in the rest of
foosball
the world.
tables?
There's two.
Oh.
I would love to live on Fortress.
My favorite part is that if you were to design a real room and put something that close to a pool table, it would make using the pool table very difficult. You have to translate. You have to translate for us.
They're doing it all right.
The Xing is communist propaganda.
See, I knew that. I can read.
Fat is more Germany than me.
Read is lesen, right? Lesen?
Lesen, yeah.
Read?
Ich kann lesen.
Ich kann Deutsch lesen?
Du kannst Deutsch lesen, ja?
Jawohl.
As a Canadian, I never feel more American when I realize I can only speak English. And that's Bolo down for the count. The rest of the world will now hope that the 4 remaining players, all of them,
all right, it's all up to
can meet this German aggression head on.
Alicia, Pisty, Bikini, and Viperous. Bolo down.
Look at the difference in this whole.
This map was in the ranked map pool. Well, this is a rework, but like the original one was, obviously.
Every wall is banded, and even the back ones by that aggressive window, and it's going to pose a problem, especially
considering down. 5v3.
How difficult it is to maneuver this map, and your ace is down, but Thermite is still up, and I'm going to hint at something right before this round.
Viper's down. Bikini and Alicia. 2v5. Alicia's at like 30 health.
For the day. 2v5 for rest of the world.
Bikini tearing it up a little bit.
A certain amount of Thermite charges still left in his pocket, but he will not need it.
He goes down.
Alicia Shi, 3v1.
Alicia, 1v3. She's on like 30-ish HP.
No breaches open, despite
the
fact
left.
That there were so much hard breach on the board, and none of it was used. Rest of the world rests on her shoulders. A little bit of an over peak here from Idle Trout, but it will not matter. Takes it down. Germany take it.
Pisty lost. Just saying, without me. Listen, Pisty's not undefeated without me. No, I'm actually sad he lost. I want him to win. You can't tell him that, though.
A new weapon, and of course, the newly reworked Fortress, which lived up to its name from a defender perspective. Ian's got the Germans, and we'll get to hear from our winners of our show match.
Woo! These Germans were not playing around out here. Keita, you were putting up numbers. You did what you said you were going to do.
Yes, sir. I did it.
Feeling good?
Yes, I do.
What did you make of the opposition?
Sorry again?
What did you think of them as opponents here?
I mean, they are good players, but they are retired for a reason, right?
Woo. All right, bro.
You better than Bolo.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, right? Congratulations. Give it up to Team Germany.
I don't know about that one,
you
Chief.
Take a seat for a second, Keita.
I don't know about that one.
Instant response from the man Bolo over here. Let's see if we can just have a quick chat with him. Oh, he does not look happy, that's for sure. Nobody over here on Team Rest of the World looks delighted. Bolo, my man, what happened? Have you heard what Keita was saying about you? He said there's a reason you retired.
Oh, really? I didn't hear that one. That's okay. It's okay. I'll let him have this one. I'll let him have this one. Little Mickey Mouse show match tournament, but I haven't seen him in the big leagues yet, dog.
That's what I like to hear.
I'm the father. I'm the father here. I got responsibility.
Yeah, he's daddy.
What's this guy doing? What's this guy up to?
I got to ask you a question, and congratulations on being a father, by the way. Here's what we're gonna do. I heard a little chant over here just then. What were you guys saying? They're saying, I think they're saying 1v1. Are you saying 1v1? Well, you want Bolo versus Keita in a 1v1?
1v1 time.
Get strapped in. We're going to a 1v1!
Okay, I think Bolo wins this one.
Bolo versus Keita right here, right now. I've got to ask the question to this crowd before we go there. Who's taking the 1v1?
Bolo is definitely just trolling this shit. He's gonna absolutely destroy him now.
Let me ask you again. Who's taking it? Bolo? Or Keita?
German crowd, they're biased.
Let's get into it. Back over to you, Parker and the gang.
Well, I'm going to pull back the curtain a little bit here and say that the first 1v1 wasn't actually supposed to be between them, but after the things they said on the stage, not just like our stage, we were quite fluid, and now we're able to put Bolo and Keita in a 1v1 against each other. For those of you that watched Reload, you will know that there were a bunch of 1v1s to determine whether a team stayed alive. Now, the stakes there were a lot higher. Here, it's really just for bragging rights.
All right,
you
chat.
got the two best players statistically from the show match going head-to-head. Do you give it to your fellow countrymen? Do you give it to the German, or do you think Bolo's got a shot here?
I think Keita has a chance. And I think...
That's not very confident.
Yeah.
He's got a chance.
All right, Chad,
Bolo
get your
can
predictions
now focus
in.
on one player, and I think that's maybe an advantage. But I think Keto getting it.
It would be huge for the audience. Do you think it's going to be a fair fight?
I gotta go with my boy Bolo. He's from NA, much like we are. He's a father, but you know what?
Not unlike us.
A lot of top Brazilian players got kids. They're still going.
Actually, they're not. None of them are here at the event.
Oh. Well.
They went home yesterday.
Yeah.
You were co-streaming it.
No, yeah.
You cried.
I cried. Yeah.
A good show of emotions.
Good show of emotions.
Positive masculinity. Shown as well, you don't have any children, you might as well have all of that M80 roster as your 5 kids.
Yes, yes.
Bobby had
yes.
said the same thing yesterday. I don't know if
That's
you
like
saw
the
that.
hookah
Little
drop or
children,
something.
those little children. This 1v1 setup, Boss was extremely popular back at Reload. Now, y'all can't see the cameras, but you will see after the round. It's a lot of pressure because all 4 of the rest of the teammates are literally standing and sitting behind them, just staring at their screen.
No, the Germans are.
The Germans are. Well,
the North Americans are seated. The Germans are standing. I think that just goes to show you their concern and their care.
Americans refusing to stand up.
Americans in sitting. Name a
more iconic.
Yeah. Don't actually name anything more iconic than that.
Maybe they have more trust than the Germans in Quito.
That is true.
Ooh.
I mean, I'd trust a world champion. This is very metagaming. We are watching a cameraman watch the screens of the players. I love this.
First contact.
Bro, this is the worst. Just put it back into the in-game view. I can't see shit.
I like this POV because it shows how much info we get.
Oh!
Barely a sliver. And from the usual spectator POV we get, we typically make a lot of assumptions, a lot of criticisms, but now you see on that screen how little info they have, how scary it is to actually play in this scenario. Player swap now. Alicia Shi.
We're just going to move down the depth chart when the depth chart is just the most kills that they had in the previous
we gotta do these
matchup.
quick,
so
I
Through the Ball
guess.
versus Alicia, they're going to stay on the same system. So you're going to see the names Kitu and Bolo. We do.
I'm just going to put like this, make it easier.
I'm assuming they're all playing on the same set of peripherals here.
We're doing 30-second predictions. These will be
Chain
quick.
sensitivity and all of that, but I'd like to remind you, if you're taking this, yeah, if you're taking this seriously, it's a show match. It's supposed to be for fun. If you are not finding this fun, I don't know what to tell you.
Isn't Alicia a controller player?
She's been playing on mouse and keyboard for the entire show match.
Oh.
She dropped over 10 kills on mouse and keyboard.
Oh, very cool.
Though if she is a controller player fed, it wouldn't be the first time we see somebody who plays controller make that transition over. If you'll recall, one of our analysts, Laxing, used to play this game on controller, won a world championship on Xbox under that Elevate brand, and then had quite a lengthy career as a pro player using mouse and keyboard after the fact. So just because you start on the sticks doesn't mean you're going to stay on the sticks.
Yeah, I don't think they had the chance to change any settings from the confused look on Withaball's face. So there's a very good video that can be made here of, I tried Bolo's settings in front of a whole arena. Here's how it went.
That is the key of content.
Alicia and Withaball. Alicia gets in underneath. Oh, there she is. Just reminding us that it's not actually Bolo. Walking up. Staircase opposite side of the map.
Oh.
Big lurking. Oh. Jump scare. Big long route from
Intense
Alicia
match.
I can't tell if this
Bosco
is
did it.
or she's lost. Because I'm lost.
Well, I mean, very first round, that's what Bolo said, was that he was lost. They'll draw blows now. Keto with the DMR absolutely shreds. The commando hurts too. But right now, it's only the 2Brow with the ball who's taken some damage. He's fallen a little bit farther back inside a bathroom. This is a very familiar spot. The bathroom has been tweaked, but not outright changed, so there is some familiarity here. There's a standoff as they are taking their time. Alicia will crouch around, getting ever closer. Some issues with the recoil, but gets him all the same. And they might have lost the battle, but they could be winning the war here. The rest of the world suffering through the show match, but they're 2-0 in the 1v1s. All right, I've seen enough. Get up here. Don't actually rush the stage. Heideltraut versus Bikini Body up next. Do you still have faith in your Germans? Do you think that they had their opportunities, now it slipped through? Do you think the funny Swedish man? Oh.
What the fuck? I couldn't see.
This is Bing, and I'm on hold prone.
Okay. Oh, I got Warden. That's not what I wanted to play at all. Oh, dude, your sense is so low. I'm just gonna put this. Oh, what the hell is Gadget?
Got this, buddy.
Alright, now we wait. Was that? Wait, can I get a head glitch here?
That's a pisty. Do you hear pisty in the background?
Mine? I don't know.
Bro, lock in.
Ah, sorry.
Pisty, dude. Pisty just wants to win.
Okay. It's gonna come from there. What if I get a cheeky little... Yeah, no.
We heard them problem solving. The unfamiliarity of a setup that is not his own and a sensitivity that is that of a pro player and not a content creator will likely differ here.
Everyone tried Bolo Sense for a day. Here's how it went.
That could be one of your next videos.
Keto. Gets
Force Fett has content brain, dude.
Reach is being opened, but Bikini does have the jump on it. Punch hole. Not successful yet, but probably would have seen where Keto was getting into. Or not Keto, sorry. Heideltraut. I'm getting messed up with the names now. Heideltraut, right?
Heideltraut, yeah.
Yes, Heideltraut. The shield is legible for easier entry, so you're not just vaulting into your death. Nope. Vaults into the death. But a whiff! The sense was too low!
They're both so damaged now as Bikini Body will be able to scamper off. He didn't like the Warden pick to begin with. The MPX is a bit of a pea shooter, but she's steady as she goes. Oh, okay.
Sledging furniture instead of the shield will lead to your demise. Bikini outmaneuvers.
All right, this is what it all comes down to. One last showdown. K2 and Bolo for all the marbles. At this point in time, we will use some kind of mathematics system so that those 3 1v1s. Your turn to what? It was not specific enough. Unfortunately, we can't follow up on it. That's unfortunate. The Germans won by 2 rounds. By the magic of math, the rest of the world wins. That's technically not correct at the moment. Right now, I'm here to answer all your questions. By the power of math, we've taken the 3 rounds in the 1v1s and we have smushed them into 2 rounds. So it is now technically a tie game, and it all comes down to this. You need some German efficiency here. Or else, if Bolo wins this 1v1, I fear that the rest of the world takes this show match.
I can't complain about that. Sorry, yeah, it is so.
But does this speak to the beauty of Siege, of how the individual matchups are won by the rest of the world, but the team matchup was won by Germany?
Well, I mean, I think there's a joke you could be made about Europeans coming together to battle a common goal and North Americans focusing on themselves. We've actually talked about it before, offline, but that kind of falls flat when it's a North American and a European team in the grand final. We could be dunking on NA a lot if they did like they did at most of their live events, which is do very poorly. But NA's actually done pretty well here in Germany, so no jokes, unfortunately.
Bolo on the Deimos, so once he gets that scan onto the Jaeger, we'll get a very big advantage in this 1v1. That's why Vigil was such a prominent pick during Reload, because Deimos is just so oppressive in the 1v1s. Also, he has a TSM charm on his gun.
What do you think that means?
Oh, nothing. Probably just likes the logo as well.
They don't even have a team in our esport anymore.
Yeah.
It's not even like, oh.
can't get down there.
I don't know if that was the intended goal here or not.
I think it's only a rappel. But I think he did spot the Jaeger. Yep, Jaeger is available to track now. So we'll be seeing something soon. Quito.
This feels dirty in a 1v1. It does. But I mean, I suppose it's as good of a standoff as you're going to get. They know where each other are. Bolo benefiting from the real-time activity.
Ooh.
You've got to be kidding me! He does his talking outside the server, and in the most important round, he does his talking in it. Germany takes the show match after not just winning the show match portion, but toppling Bolo in that very final 1v1. Congratulations to Germany. Congratulations
best
to
of three, best of three.
And on behalf of all of us here, thank you so much for a wonderful major. We've got the reveal panel coming up after this interview, and then, of course, your grand finals. But before we get there, down on the stage, the most handsome man in all of CG Sports, Ian.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Bolo, but thank you very much. Hey, Munich, did we enjoy that? Quito, Bolo, listen, back and forth at times. Of course, you guys, you won the team matchup, you won the 1v1s overall. But what did we learn there, do you think?
Sorry, what?
What did we learn from your performance there?
Defense is pretty strong on the new map, yeah?
The new map
of Siege. What did you learn?
Ooh, I gotta get some more reps in Fortress. It seems, you know, these young guys, they're a little bit too spry on it. So we'll get there. We'll get there in due time.
Absolutely.
Home field advantage. Home field advantage.
Now, I'd have to reveal there is only one way to settle this, and that is with a boxing match live here. And no, I'm kidding, of course. I'm joking. Hey, whoa, chill. That's flexibility. Flexibility. Okay, now, before we let you guys go, I've got to ask you the big question. Who is winning the grand final here tonight?
Falcons.
M80.
Well, what do you think?
I mean, come on, we're talking about home field advantage. We're talking about the big daddy American here. That's got to be M80, especially for my boy Fett.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, give it up for Team Germany and Team Rest of the World. Now,
all right,
we are just getting started here in Munich. Of course, the panel is coming up shortly, and then after that, we have got the grand final. It's time to finish it. But before any of that, we are going to a break. Do not go anywhere.
I don't know. A basketball arena. Something happened in the NHL. What happened? Oh, the reveal's coming up. Reveal soon, chat. Jack Hughes, a top 10 player in the league, slipped and fell on glass. That team didn't have his surgery now for 2 months. What the fuck? So, like, all the time I'm playing hockey, nothing happens, and he breaks his fucking, cuts his finger on a glass table. Your fantasy team is cooked. Bro, is this all people care about, are their fantasy teams always? I bet you he was drunk, bro. I bet you he was drunk, and their parlays, bunch of gamblers. Pretty much, dude. No, it's just degenerate shit. Bro, who's like, yeah, let me fucking tell you something. This guy cut his fucking hand open, and he's about to fucking die. Ah, dude, fuck this shit. My fantasy team is absolutely screwed the fuck over. What's on that, Renzi? Metamucil. You know, thinking about it. Bro, there'd be like an NFL player that like literally dies, and people would be more mad about their like fantasy team getting like screwed over than like a person dying. Made some scrambled eggs and toast for the kiddos' breakfast. I just had some corned beef and hash. It was very good. Dr. Enzi actually has like 19 PhDs. Actually, he's currently in a battle for who can have more PhDs, him or Cross. I'll tell Cross next time. I bet you, since you said it's such a small field, you guys probably do know each other. And you guys are actually not far from each other. Because you're in California. I think he's in, like, Colorado. Scientists abroad term, it could be wasting taxpayer dollars or saving the world. No one. I mean, bro, I don't think so. It would be wild, but it wouldn't be the first person you've run into in the field. Yep, we always joke that Cross is making like COVID 20. Like, he literally does the exact same thing you do, what I understand. Down straight. Everyone's old here. Pretty much, dude. Dr. Enzi works for Umbrella Corp.
That is our show match done and dusted, and it gives us a chance to chat about everything that we just saw, because there were a few spoilers and there are a few teasers as well. Specifically talk about those 1v1s at the end and the whole trailer that we got to see after that. You know, the 1v1s, there's quite a few content creators who take that as a big part of their content.
Yeah, I will say, and just before we actually get to the 1v1s, Sam, Bolo, since he's had a child, he's lost it. I think he's a little bit washed.
It goes to show that anytime you retire as a pro player, just instantly become washed. Actually, he dropped double digits in the show.
Yeah, he's still got it.
Yeah,
I'm not sure about
it's the 1v1 that he didn't really master.
Okay, well, of course, we'll talk about those 1v1s though, because we saw the trailer at the end there as well. There's a big chance to play on a stage as well for these content creators. I mean, expecting all of you who focus your content around those 1v1s to be participating in that, but even for all of you at home,
the reveal's in like 15
you
minutes,
are the
right?
best player that Siege has to offer. You gotta participate in these 1v1s because being able to play on
If it's
Siege,
15 minutes, I'm gonna go get coffee.
I mean, it's
If
crazy
it's
to
not,
think
I'll
about
obviously
it.
I won't see
1v1
the reveal.
tournament, I think it's 5,000 euros of cash prize. The winner goes, I think the top 4 goes to SI, which you will play on LAN, like in Paris for a 1v1 tournament. I mean, that goes crazy.
It's always interesting to see as well. It's so tense.
Evidently, it's right now, so.
There's its own micro strategy, and well, it's just down to raw skill fundamentally, right?
Remember
you never
reload?
Had that, so.
No, okay, thank you. Right.
But we did see a reload.
Right. Reload, it was amazing.
That. We saw how tense it was at reload with the the bullets and the players, and you've got all your teammates behind you watching. That was of course when it was the full teams doing it.
Yeah, very exciting stuff. We'll look forward to that 1v1 tournament. And then one other thing that we saw as well, we saw a reworked map being played out, Fortress. What are our initial thoughts on the map?
Actually, do you know that all the way back when I was a pro player, no jokes about me being back, please, I'm already looking at you, but we actually thought about maybe adding Fortress to the competitive map pool. I remember that we voted for it back on the stream, if I remember well. And I actually thought it had some potential. A few things that I didn't like was the courtyard. I felt the entry point was a bit weird. I thought
I'm gonna waste like another 5 minutes. I want to put these plates in the sink really quick.
Impossible to drown. To drone everything. I think all of the things that I've seen in this show match, I see reduced amount of rooms. I see the courtyard has been changed. You know, I'm interested to see a little bit more about this rework.
Yeah, I hope it certainly looked good inside of that show match. I can't wait to see it and explore it in the ranked arena, because I think that's where it will really be tested.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, when we're looking at this, right? They teased it earlier. There will be a casual map coming back in ranked. I think everybody knew this was going to be about Fortress, but we're looking at some of the images, though. I feel like still, the good thing that I like about this is that you can still very much recognize it is the old Fortress that we know so well, but it's been improved.
It still has its own unique features, its own identity. It was obviously very unique when it was first in the ranked pool. I've always been a big lover of Fortress. I don't know about you, Leo. I've always really enjoyed it in ranked. I also enjoyed it in the casual mode, you know, where you're running out and trying to get to the top floor as the defenders.
Yes.
That's going to be really interesting, and I would hope to see some great strategies on it, especially now that we got a little bit more footage on this show match. I want to get my hands in it.
Yeah, I think you're talking about like where you get on the roof, right, and you put all these like my magnets and stuff down, and you just like hold the top roof as if you're like the castle. It's such a fun strat. Yeah. It is very good. I mean, we'll talk about that as well, and then throughout this whole tournament, I feel like we've seen quite a few teasers and maybe spoilers as well of what is to come in the live reveal panel, which will be starting very soon. Anything that we picked up on with these teasers, something we're looking forward to in this panel maybe?
I mean, something that was not really well hidden, a gigantic launcher for Thatcher. Can we speak about that?
How can you hide a gigantic launcher?
I mean,
Like, that's not possible.
like this, you know, like it's kind of cooler than just throwing an EMP. I mean, I want to see what it does. You can see like in the teaser that it seems to be like able to target certain things. I want to know how much is there a cooldown maybe? How many charges do you have? How far does it go? Like those are the things I want to experiment a little bit.
And it feels like a nice time to be taking a look at him, right? Obviously, you know, we've seen
the use of Kaid, Bandit, all those bans.
The way that bans now synergize in ranked, but also in comp play. impact EMPs coming into the game. You know, Thatcher used to be the absolute king of attack. He was
You
always
needed it. Yeah.
Now he doesn't necessarily feel as relevant, certainly inside of a competitive side. So hopefully, you know, whatever changes are coming, hopefully they're great for him.
Yeah, I think it's definitely because of like the impact EMPs being added, right? That's maybe Thatcher's taking a little bit of a step to the side. So this rework is very nice to give an old operator that we know since the beginning of this game get some love.
Yeah, I think the main thing is that right now it was a little bit less relevant because of these impact EMPs. The scope was kind of small. And I think that if you can target exactly where it goes, especially to counter Kaid, to counter certain bandit tricks as well, to target the jammers as well, but even all the things, imagine the banshees, all the things that you want to get rid of before an execute, just quickly throw the launcher and use it. At least that's the way I can picture how it's going to be played. I'm thinking of pro level, it might be really useful.
And I think whenever those types of reworks happen, you always want to try and increase the skill ceiling so that the better players are devastating with the operators. Currently, the way Thatcher is, it's kind of just roll a gadget and it's got an area effect. You can make it a little bit more skillful, it'll make interactions a little bit more meaningful. That could be really, really fun.
And we've seen quite some teasers, right? There's been a few things that we've been shown so far during this tournament. We're talking about like the Thatcher one, we're talking about the 1v1 tournament coming up as well. Anything else that we saw? Maybe even our expectations of how the meta, how the pro scene might be affected by the things that we have seen so far.
Yeah, I think the few first things, I think the shields. The shields have had a huge impact at pro level.
Yes.
They've been nerfed, and yet we still see them being abused. I want to see if there are some upcoming news about it. Maybe see if there are some things that can be done. I think looking at other things, maybe just for me personally, the Siege Cups, I just love it. I want to see if there is more development into it, if you get more rewards, especially the rank system as well. Those things are like the main things that I'm looking forward to, hoping that there are some news on it.
Yeah, I think so. We were actually speaking to Team Secret last night, who were saying we feel like we're leaning a little bit towards an attack-sided meta inside of pro play. So it'll be interesting to see how any balancing changes affect that, especially inside of pro play. And of course, with every reveal, we often get a little teaser of elite skins as well. I know there's a lot of skin addicts out there, so hopefully there's some really,
Are you one of
nice
them?
skins. I am. I'm a skin addict on every game, I'll be honest.
I mean, in general, I feel like, you know, gathering with everyone in an arena like this one, seeing what the next season of Siege, and maybe even beyond that, has to offer. It's always a really exciting feeling just seeing like the game that we all love. What's going to change? What's going to happen to it?
And every single time I come back from an event, all I want to do is just boot up.
Yeah.
Like, I literally now I bought a laptop on purpose so I can play during events because it just boosts my momentum. I just want to go and play in ranked with Jack.
You sit here, you watch all of the pros for a week long, you watch them play, you think, oh, I can make all these amazing plays at home. You can't, by the way, we can't, we're not that good. But then you watch the reveal as well, you get all excited, you just want to get home and you just want to play ranked.
I heavily relate to this. I mean, we've been watching all these players play the game for so long, right? We want to get there and we want to play this as well. You know, test server jumping in there, trying out all these things. So I've had a chance of seeing the content creators play with all this new and exciting content as well that is there for us to unveil very soon. We'll have a panel with us with all the changes coming up about Siege in the next season and beyond that as well. But before we throw to this panel to reveal everything